Hello, welcome to stream. Welcome to Extra Stream. I appreciate you guys. I was not expecting to stream today, and now here we are. Today's kind of been a whirlwind of unexpected expectations. That makes it sound worse than it is. I was gonna go tonight. I was gonna be up at Mount Rainier.
Making pancakes.
Take some bacon and I'll put it in the pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what is gonna make bacon pancake. Every time that plays, I have to do it. I was gonna be high up in Mount Rainier at the highest place you can drive to for the Perseid meteor shower, because tonight is the peak. But I forgot to plan for that, so I wasn't able to go on a short notice. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow at a different place because there's a wildfire that's closed down Mount Rainier. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Professor Top Hat, a.k.a. Tofat. It just sounds weird to say. I know it's an inside joke, but like toe fat is like gross. I don't want to think about that. Zaldar, good to see you. Sorry about the podcast, man. Hope you're doing well. I swear I had a sub, which is odd, but I do now. Weird, I haven't got a notif. Honestly, I should just give you a sub. I tried to give you guys subs. Mods. I tried to give mods subs, and they were like, no. I was like, Boss Yapper, welcome in. Good to see you. Jerry, good to see you. Bots, good to see you. Should I get a motorcycle or a new bout motor or a half-sleeve tattoo? I feel like the half-sleeve tattoo is the most permanent out of those. But I like things that rumble. Oh, boat. A new boat motor. How bad is the other one? When I was a kid, my dad bought a side-of-the-road boat. It was like a fiberglass 50s boat, and he like renovated and everything. He had to do fiberglass work and everything. It was terrible because it took him a long time to do it because, you know, he's a hard worker. He was not available to do projects like that all the time, but eventually he got it working. And then I proceeded to have an entire summer of going to the docks with him and then sitting there waiting for the motor to start or for him to fix it, whatever was going wrong. And he's a good mechanic. Like he rebuilds vintage cars, all kinds of stuff. Like he knows what he's doing. I don't know about boat motors, and maybe neither did he. But if your boat motor is like close to that, and obviously you give me the impression you would know how to fix it, bots. But I personally would put the money in the boat motor, because then I don't have to sit on the docks and hope that it'll start. I don't have tattoos, never cared for motorcycles, but my family owned a boat and it's quite fun. I vote boat. I want a boat. And not like a big boat. Not like even something with a seat. Well, I mean, they all have seats, but you know what I mean. Not like a fancy-ass giant boat. Like, I'm thinking like a metal dinghy. Like, I just want something to slap a 15 horsepower motor on and go trawling up and down the Puget Sound. It would be amazing. Like maybe I should get something a little bit more substantial because of the orcas. Although I probably could find an orca app to just like avoid the orcas. It's illegal to be within, I think it's 1,000 kilometers. No, 1,000 kilometers. 1 kilometer. Wow. I think it's illegal to like be that close to orcas. So I would need something to at least get away from the pod. Can't sleep, have work tomorrow for FFS. Boss Yapper, do what you need to do. I think with the amount of topics we're covering today, and especially since you like this game, I don't know if you should watch today's stream. It's totally your choice, but I personally, if I like saw somebody playing a game that I like and I'm interested in, like Satisfactory, I would, like, my brain would wake up and I wouldn't go to sleep. So you know, take it easy, dude. Take care of yourself so you can work. I got a question. Should I get... Oh, I already... Oh, okay. Now, I pretended to be chat and they answered it already. Next time I visit Mount Rainier, I will let you know, Kraken. Wait, you don't want to hike to Muir Base Camp? No, not for stargazing. I mean, if I do, like, I say stargazing, but it's astrophotography. That's my actual reason for going to Mount Rainier, like, during the Perseids, because I want access to my truck, and I want access, because I have a giant-ass, like, 3 kilowatt hour battery, and then I can run my laptop off of it, I can run my cameras off of it, and I can run, whatever I need. Last year, I was going to stream the stargazing and try and get, with, like, tail end dusk, there's going to be some light in the sky. I should be able to turn exposure up so that you guys can see at least the land around, and if there is a meteor, you guys would be able to see it. It wouldn't be very brilliant. It would be very cool. It'd be way better in person. But I've just kind of wanted to stream for you guys, like, something like that. That would be super cool. And I'm like, how can I make a buffer, like a memory buffer, so that before OBS, so I can capture with FFmpeg the stream from my camera, and then stack the images in memory. Or not in memory, but like from memory, and then stream a long exposure stream. Like, I would skip so many frames, but it would just be like, or even how can I like take a picture and then like send it to stream so you guys can see the picture I just took. Like, there's a bunch of different ideas that I have for streaming IRL in a meteor shower. I haven't worked on any of them, and it's too late to now. But I was hoping to at least bring the Bing stream along with me. I do need a red filter for my screen so I don't piss off the other Astro people. There's usually people, depending on where you are, there's usually people hanging out. Hey Zothor, welcome in. I do remember the endless boat problems, one being actual electric fire. That sucks. That'll sink you, depending on where it is. Saltwater eats boats for breakfast. It really does. That sounds whaley awesome. Nice. I got a 14-foot John boat. Ooh, what's that? I don't know anything about boats, because boats are like golf courses. I'm not rich enough to have them. Or I'm not rich enough to be in them. Like my father-in-law has a boat. Like, they got a boat on like an amazing, it's a family story. I'm not gonna tell it, but they got a boat and they had it like growing up, and I met my partner when we were really young, and here I am like being like a year out of high school, and he's like, we're at Lake Cushman, and we're coming into like Moore at the dock, and so he like jumps out of the boat to go get the truck, and he's like, hey, bring it in. And I was like, I've never driven a boat, what are you doing? It was the most terrifying, because like, it's a boat, it's expensive, I've never touched it, I don't know. I mean, it's very easy, the throttle, neutral, and reverse, but there's no brakes, and so you kind of have to like use the momentum, and like, it's different because you're actually like navigating through like a liquid that has viscosity, and so things don't work like a video game, because video games don't usually simulate viscosity of like water. They kind of have like smoothing of movement, so like you don't just accelerate immediately. You have to like build up or something, but like it's different with boats. It freaked me the frick out. That's a joke. The hike to Camp Muir looks difficult with 4,500 feet elevation gain in 4.5 miles. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, I've done 3,100 in 3 miles. No, it was 3,100 in 5 miles. And that was okay. I was not in shape. But I kind of get into a groove, like a flow state of hiking and running, because I used to be a runner. I can't really call myself a runner right now. I'm like completely out of shape, and Like every time I try and run, my brain is like, okay, let's lock in those neural pathways. You've done this before. You know how to endure pain. You know how to like breathe and all, and like good running form and all that. And then I get like 15 minutes into the run and I'm like dying. I'm dying. Fuck. All right, I'll do the squats. Because my brain thinks I'm still a runner and I am not. My boat doesn't have a motor right now. Oh, nice. So, yes, a boat motor. I've been dealing with registrations. I got it from an old farmer, and it was never registered or even ever had a motor. I don't even have a title. Oh, shit. So, yes, motor. Personally, if I was in your situation, no tattoo. If I liked tattoos, like I'll assume I would if I were in your situation. But I'd skip the tattoo, I'd skip the motor, and I would go with the boat motor. Blaster Cannon Productions, welcome in. From the YouTube side. We don't get many YouTube chatters. John Boat. That's what I wanted to look up. I don't know how I remembered that. I went on like 3 tangents. Has anybody ever seen that completely unedited commercial of the boat called Johnson? Like the boat's called Johnson. And the commercials from the 80s or 90s, I think it was the 90s, and they were like, "Come ride in my Johnson." Like they were trying to make it seem like, "Oh, let's sing a song from the perspective of the owner," but it's just like Johnson is. Yeah, I don't have to explain the joke too much, unless you guys would like me to. But it was hilarious. Kraken mentions being out of shape. I redeem exercise. I realized immediately what I had done, and I'll own up to it. Yes, a John boat. That's exactly what I want. This is exactly what I want. Maybe not with the boat tip. I think I would not in the Puget Sound. The Puget Sound would be fine. There's no rough waters in the Puget Sound. There's like rough currents. There is when you get to the Strait of Juan de Fuca area because it's like way more expansive, but like it's not that bad unless there's bad weather. But that's like a lake front, you know, like oh come on. Like the flat front, I would want something with the tip. There's a different sea boat frame that I would want to make sure I get. But yeah, I want something to do island hopping in the Puget Sound, because that would be freaking crazy. Oh, showing you guys my mod view. All right, I'll do the fucking whatever the fuck. You just got 2 free push-ups because I have Alzheimer's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check out Art on Discord. Thank you for the hydrate. Ooh. Wait, where? Art and photography? Oh shit, you've sent me that before. That looks nasty. That looks so good. I mean, can I show it on stream? Do you mind? I gotta say, and this is not a flex, this is like a little bit goes a long way. And, you know, if anybody is like struggling or just despises working out, it's really good for you, and you should. But 20 minutes on the elliptical 3 times a week has made my heart rate during activity, like in cardio, drop by like 30 beats per minute. Which is great. So you guys should go work out too. Okay. this is what Bots is thinking about getting. So that's actually difficult. That's a difficult question. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Probably the boat motor, because I personally really love the Puget Sound. That's where I would go, right? Like, I love being on the water. It's like one of my favorite places to be. And I haven't done it in a long time, which just goes to show. I should do that. I have a whack kayak. I should just throw it in the water and jump on it. Okay. Very cool. I bank fish mostly. Yeah, I mean, I bottom fish. Or no, what's that called? I don't remember. It's the lure where you throw in, it's got the weight, and then the buoyant bait, and so it like sits on the bottom and just like floats right around the bottom for fish. Because it's simple, it's easy, I don't have to think about it. I don't know how to trawl. And I just throw it out. I get what you mean. Yeah. I just throw it out, crack open a drink, and then play Slay the Spire on my phone or something. Like, it's really nice. I should actually do it before the summer's out. If I were ambitious, I would go king salmon fishing, because we've got tons of that in the Puget Sound. I think it's in August or September is the king salmon run. Bank fishing means fishing from the bank or river. Like that's I thought that's what it meant. I do too. Clearly need to do a fishing stream. I honestly I got all the stuff to mount my satellite internet on a tripod. So I have the 3 kilowatt-hour battery. That would last like 2 days with just internet. So I could do it. I could do it. So, yeah, today we're playing Scrap Mechanic, which I have been clearly addicted to. It's been very fun, very relaxing. There's a main quest, but I've just been ignoring it. I mean, I progressed it a little bit because I ran into a technology barrier, like an unlockable requirement that I needed to move on with the technology in the building. But I've been doing a lot of just building, which is not. I mean, it's kind of normal to me, but like I don't build aesthetics. I usually build functionality, and I've been going ham. I've been doing a lot of features. I just keep on adding new features. I was like, wouldn't it be nice to have shutters that opened automatically or open from a switch? Or wouldn't it be nice if my truck, did this? Wouldn't it be nice if, and so on. So we're going to play Scrap Mechanic. I won't be streaming as long as I normally do today because it's an alternate night. I normally stream on Thursdays. But let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. I'm going to be sniffling a lot because the allergies have kicked me in the ass today. So I might need to go clear my nose at some point. Sorry if that mic caught that. Let's go. Let me just turn up the audio because I listen to other things. And let me know if you guys can't hear it. Yeah. So, we have a lot to cover. I'm going to be talking quite a bit, so I'll check chat. I made a base. Last time we played, I was way off in the distance in that little smoke area. That's where the ship crashed, but I came over here And I made a house, and it's got lots of stuff, and I'm slowly building actual walls and other things. But it's take it easy, Top Hat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining. Have a good dinner, dude. So yeah, it's actually looked really bad most of the time until now. Let's see. What do I want to show you? What do you guys want to see first? I guess this is my latest creation. I finally figured out how to do the logic gates. Well, okay, I knew how to do them. I finally figured out how to do the specific circuit that I wanted. I'm actually going to save that because that's kind of like a more in-depth conversation. I forgot to look up some details so I could explain it well, but I can at least show you how to make it. But this is my scouting vehicle, my main vehicle, really. I have dubbed it the Road Gobbler. And it's awesome. Let's see, hold on. That was weird. It's all right. What's that? I'm trying to turn around fast. There we go. Hey, what the fuck, bro? So this thing rips. I've got the... Hang on. I had to change... There we go. I have two settings on my gun, and one is close range and one is far range. And it's awesome. Nah, you broke it. How is the armored glass not that good? So, yeah, I've got a car. It's got tons of lights. I've got an Ackerman steering system, which prevents it from wobbling when you go faster, which has been really nice. My center of gravity is a little bit high on this vehicle, so it's a bit unwieldy at times, especially at speed. If I hit a little bump, sometimes I got to really control the landing, or else it becomes a problem. I unlocked potato gun ammo. Actually, let's top off here. There we go. And I unlocked the gas container. So we're almost ready for a big trip. I have... what do I have a second engine for? You know, I actually don't think I need that engine anymore. I don't. So I used to have... oh, it's for this. It's for this. Okay. This is my run over shit and then kill it drill. It's better than normal glass. Yeah, I was wondering why it didn't break. Like, oh, sorry, excuse me. I was wondering why it broke so easily, because that guy just hit it a few times, and then it died. I was expect armored glass to do better. Raywin, welcome in! I saw your stream today. It was very cozy. I saw the squid snack that wasn't squid, and I was like, imposters. I found the imposter. Well, welcome in. You guys were... oh, thank you for the resub for 34 months. Holy crap. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you. Chris just asked another really obvious question. He asked a very obvious question in Discord, and I had a hilarious answer to it, which was, I don't know. And the next one is, I don't know too. So we'll get to that in a sec. But Raywin, thank you for the raid. If you need to jump, drink some water, cool down from stream, please do so. But yeah, it's good to see you. Who's this Kraken guy? I don't know. Just somebody you mod for. No, I don't need to guilt trip you. Hey Musa, how's it going? So yeah. Let me put this back down because this is for my enemy drill. Yeah. I did a lot with this. It used to have the saw, like the circular saw. It used to have the drill for like mining stuff. And then I went out into the beyond. Oh, I turned off my hotbar. Hold on. Into the beyond over towards I think it's actually over there. And I found the big red bruiser bots. Like they're really big. They took 1 million shots from the potato gun and I died. And there were explodey bots that burned my car to the ground. So I rebuilt everything in metal. So it's going good. You can break normal glass with the hammer. I love the improved potato gun. It's just so... It's like hit scan almost. It's pretty close. So, farm bot. Yes, it is a farm bot. I did kill one later on, but they still make me scared. I see your comment, bots. I'll get back to it in a sec. I did see your message as well, Jerry. I'll get back to it in a sec. We're cleaning up, but we'll post a full tier list in Discord later. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I am always looking for snacks. I didn't hear any calorie discussions, but I've also been like looking at calories. For an unfortunate reason. not health-wise. I mean, kind of health-wise, more like diet-wise. Technically, that isn't improved. It's the normal spud gun. Well, the normal spud gun fires way slower, doesn't it? Oh, no. It is improved because... I don't know why it does this. There is a feedback loop. And the only way to do it is by purging this with an XOR gate, which I'll talk about that later. I've been looking at calories, tasting them too. Nice. What is the circuit? It is a T flip-flop pulse extender. That's not annoying at all. Yeah, sorry about that. The noises, there's no security system on this. If anybody comes up, enemy or foe, that's the same thing, enemy or friend, walks up, I won't necessarily know that they're here. So I put this in to announce they're joining. When the circuit has a feedback loop, then it's a problem. So yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. Why don't I catch up? I have to give you a bit of advice that you'll be happy to hear sooner rather than later because it's a thing you can miss and never can go back to fix it. Let me know if I'm in the clear. I promise it doesn't spoil events, only something to watch out for when you come across. Sure, go ahead, Jerry. I appreciate that kind of heads up, especially if it's spoiler free. I was also thinking about getting a new catfish rod. I like a really good one, probably a 7'5" heavy trolling ugly stick. That sounds like the deep sea poles. I don't know if they're deep sea poles. I don't know why I said deep sea poles. The ocean fishing poles that I used to have, that my grandfather gave me, because he used to fish in Hawaii. And he gave me these giant poles that were taller than me when I got them. Actually, they would still be taller than me. I got rid of them because I've never done any ocean fishing, and I'll get new poles if I do. But I did not know they made freshwater poles that big. I guess it makes sense. I don't know why they wouldn't. Oh yeah, Chris Quartz, the spud gun. It's more accurate. The scraps spud gun is like wildly, like you would get like 2 out of 5 accurate shots, and the rest would be within a cone, and it sucked. I would use a button. I don't want a button. I want to not touch it. I want to not think about it. And then I don't have to press a button, and I don't have to like put my reticle exactly on it. I'm saying the scrap spud gun didn't exist before this update, if I remember correctly. Oh, I see. I won't tell you where, I won't tell you when, but if you ever see a pile of the big cash money wads, take everything no matter what. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. So, I I have 2 spud guns, one for just direct attacks, and then I have one for long range, short range. And then I think that's pretty much it. Thanks to Chris Quartz, who told me about this. If you hook up a large chest to your driver's seat or to a switch, you can make it just suck in whatever items are laying around. So it's super handy. This is a trailer hitch. I moved my entire base with a trailer, which was this, and it works very well. And I had only one issue, and I only had to reset it once. But I brought all of my stuff, the big things. Okay, we'll go over this later because some people are talking about the circuit, so let's do that. I'm going to put in more sensors. Okay, so logic gates. They are I don't think I can really teach anything about it because I don't remember enough to like give you a clear explanation. But it's like low-key binary math, but you know, the logic gates have it's not binary math, it's just binary combination. So each of these logic gates take a signal from a button. A button is like an on signal, like a 1, 0 and 1, on and off. Or off and on. Off is 0, on is 1. And then it applies an operation to it. And you have 6 options. And, for all intents and purposes, really all you need to know is that each logic gate does a thing to them. To the signal. And this reminded me of truth tables and discrete math, which I almost cracked open my my textbook, but then I found this, and now I don't have to. So, I would actually go look for this cheat sheet because it's really, really useful. Each of these correspond to an AND or XOR, one of the logic gates in game. So if we look at the logic gate, AND or XOR, NAND, etc., and it basically will tell you, this sheet will tell you what happens to your signal if you use that logic gate. So we have AND, if the button is off, so 0 signal, a button or a wire will always give you a signal. It's either going to be 0 or 1, on or off. A button is off by default. So off, nothing will happen, obviously. If both are on, if either one or the other of the signal is on, then nothing will happen. Only something will happen, it'll only give you an on signal if both inputs are on. So, I don't know what that is. I don't know exactly why I'm giving this because I just said I'm not in a place to teach it. So we have a logic gate, and let's do 2 switches. And I will paint one blue, and I will paint one green. And we have 2 signals. And this is set to AND. So like we just saw, nothing happens, or, off. The output is 0 or off. If one is on or the other is on, but not its pair, nothing will happen. So let's test that. We have on one switch, nothing happens. On the other switch, nothing happens. But if we have both on, like the last option in the cheat sheet, it turns on. And that's the basics of the logic gate that allow you to do operations on them. You can chain these different logic gates. Like for instance, NAND. If we look at NAND, what does it say? If things are off, then it gives an on signal. So it's always on if nothing's connected. Well, if if nothing sends its an on signal. It's always on if one input out of 2 sends an on signal, and then only does it turn off when both input signals are on. So AND is the exact opposite of NAND, because you have nothing happening until both are on, and then you have everything happening, or something happening always until both are on, and then it's 0. So you can use NAND basically to keep a signal on, and this has a point. So I want to show you guys, if you've never used this before, I want to show you like the basics of what it can do, so that you can start building your own things. Because you might think, oh well, how do I get the water cannon to go for 3 minutes and then turn off automatically? This is how. So if you could, for instance, somehow get the NAND signal to perpetuate a signal. So like, the AND signal or, let's look at or. Or is it's on always unless both inputs are 0. So you could have a button. Where's my buttons? Did I already use my buttons? Yeah, I have no crafting materials. How about I just go look at the signal now? Introduction to proofs with Kraken. Yeah, kinda. I mean, logic tables or logic proofs in discrete math are very similar to this, where you'll be quizzed on these operations and like what happens if you have this input on or whatever, and then you do X number of operations, and then you can calculate what the end result's going to be. It's the same thing as like just regular math, like 1 + 1 = 2, except it's with operations, functions, instead of addition, basic addition. I have a Bachelor of Science in Math, loved proofs. Hey, me too. That's awesome. I loved proofs for the most part until abstract algebra, and then it got harder because I don't think my professor was explaining it very well. It's always a telling... Well, I don't know. I can't... I'm not trying to talk shit or anything. It was the whole thing. Like, we had to have, like, an emergency... Or, I won't say an emergency because we did it the whole semester. We had a crisis study group where, like, everybody in the math department, all the students in the math department got together and studied together. And, like, we had this lecture, and then we would have a follow-up study group to, like, okay, what the hell did she mean? Like... And then we eventually figured it out. It was a very productive course because we all like really like developed. Like our brains kind of came online. Okay. That was a tangent. My bad. So I was trying to show you guys NAND signal always turns on. So if you can get an input signal, like a pulse of a button, then you could potentially store... This is actually how logic gates are used in real life. Well, it's used in a bunch of ways, but you know what I mean. It's used in computer science. Like this is memory. Like you're creating a memory state. I can take a button press and I can store its value in logic gates by doing this kind of math. It's really kind of a cool thing in this game. Like it's kind of more complicated than other logic systems, like Redstone in Minecraft like doesn't make any of this for you. Scrap Mechanic takes you a little bit further so you can kind of understand how logic math can introduce like computers. So we have that NAND signal that keeps it online all the time. And if we look at this, we have NOR, which is it's only on when everything is off. So that's actually, you know what? I said NAND. I think NOR is the one I'm using. We have NOR, and then we have OR, and OR is just either or. Either it's off or it's on. If any inputs is on, then the result is on. And then we have NOR again, and then AND. And if we look at this, we have NOR to OR to NOR. This is where I'm going to stop explaining it because it's not easy to explain very quickly. This is what I was going to look up so I could actually show you the math to make it make sense, and then maybe you could start building your own circuits that would be ideal. Essentially, when I press a button or I hit a motion sensor, it flips, and I use the timer to store to extend the pulse. So we hit the switch, it flips over, and then the signal goes into the timer, but it maintains, like, these turn on and they stay on for the remainder, the amount of time the timer is set to, which right now it's 2 seconds. So if I press a button or hit a switch, or a motion sensor, it will flip the logic from the always on to the was off now on, and it stays on for the timer. This is a T flip-flop pulse extender. I had an example written out here that I deleted because I needed the parts and I ran out of parts. As you can see, I don't have any parts. So I would have shown you guys more, but it's very cool. I like this a lot. I've used the circuits myself. This one I had to look up. At some point, like, I encourage you to get into circuits and kind of, like, see what you can do with them. Like, oh, the signal is on constantly from a switch, and how can I use that to do something else with the logic gates? Transmute it into different states. But at some point, you start getting to more complex circuits, which then get into like heavy computer science. And personally, I learned that in school. I got good grades. I got like B's and A's, and I don't do this stuff anymore. I don't work with hardware. I don't work with assembly. So I don't really remember this stuff. But it was really fun to get back into it. This is not part of the circuit. This is an XOR, which if we look at XOR, it's only on or only off. So the feedback loop that I was seeing, it was giving like multiple looping signals back and forth, on and on and on. I don't know why that's happening. I think it's a bug. There have been bugs. There's a lot of bugs, actually. I'm not going to go into those right now, but I was fighting bugs all weekend with like circuit logic. But I just figured out that if I put an XOR logic gate with a button and I force it on, then it will slowly turn off. So either on or either off. I can force it to turn off, and then that's basically it. I can switch the glitch. Actually, you know what? It may not be a bug. I should look at my wiring later. Did you see my message about the tool I made recently? I did not. Delta Epsilon proves you just brought back, like... You know what? It's weird. I think I'm far enough removed that it's not that triggering anymore. Delta Epsilon proofs were very difficult. Very difficult. And I don't think I fully understood them, although I got enough right to pass. Did I mention I didn't know I had ADHD during this time? It was insane. Okay. Blaster Cannon Productions, you're saying logic gates can take an infinite amount of inputs, but it can cause problems. I think the more inputs a logic gate has, the more problems it has for sure. It does make more sense than the factorial circuit system. Does it make more sense than the factorial circuit? That's a question. I never got into the factorial circuits. I saw them and I was like, let me just figure out. Wait, I might want to go back. Because if circuits are the answer to my problem on Gleba with the decaying crops, I could set up safety circuits to make sure that crops get handled in different ways. I should make a main assembly line. Just one giant ass conveyor that like manages it and then detects the various states of the crops and then sorts them and then manages them and have single processing systems. Holy shit, I might be playing Factorio again soon. Musa, what have you done to me? Hey chat, let's make Scrap Mechanic talks about math for an hour. Play a Scrap Mechanic. Yeah, so the reason I'm talking about it is because it's amazing. I knew about the flip-flop circuit. And I've been trying to make it because it extends the pulse, and it makes it so I can keep things on, but only for a certain... It's conditional. For this amount of time, keep the switch on. The game doesn't allow you to turn switches off. But now I can do stuff like this. The first time I tried to do pulse extended circuits, I want this, which is my water cannons, to sweep the field, come back, and then stop. And even better, if I can, I know there's a sensor I don't have yet, which detects the state of things. If I can get a state sensor, then I could just make it do it automatically on its own. Right now, what I have to do... Why is this off? It keeps turning off. Like this is a circuit that I made. NOR, OR, and timer. This is... I don't remember what this is. It's working like a pulse extender, so maybe I'm dumb. It wouldn't be the first time. So, if I turn this on... It sweeps the field and keeps firing at a certain speed. And I know that's really loud and not very pleasant, but it is... State sensors don't exist? Fuck. I guess it's okay if I can sense the crops themselves. If I can put motion sensors on the crops and then the it's done. Then I might be able to sense the crops just existing, and then I can cause them to be harvested, and then it would be a sequential activity. You invented the main bus design? I don't... electronics are something that I've been meaning to get into, so I can do, at-home automation of things. And with Arduino, because it'd be really nice to be able to do some home automation, but on my own. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, the music, or, whatever, the bleeding of the robot heads is so that I remember to come turn it off. So I can remove this when I implement the pulse extender here of my own, because then I can just run by it or press the button and it'll do one sweep, because I can time it, make sure that it doesn't the whole field. So I'm just jazzed about the pulse extender circuit. It's awesome. You can sense the crop. Okay, cool. Welcome in, Fagiano. Fagiano. Let me know how to pronounce that correctly. I'm planning to replay Factorio myself since 2.1 added a platform to platform transfer, which is one of my main pain points in 2.0. Platform to platform transfer. I don't remember what that means. But there were pain points, so I believe you. Let's see. You didn't see my message. Tool. Oh, I did see your message reminding me about the message you made. Oh, one of the other YouTubers I watch does go over logic for scrap mechanic every now and then, and I can give a link to the video that I think that would be useful. Oh, sure. Yeah. I looked at a couple YouTube videos. I do not like looking at YouTube videos to learn stuff. Sometimes I just break down and do it, and then, you know, sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. Scrap mechanic videos, at least that I've found with my search engine, haven't been the most useful, because they were, you know, the game's been in early access for a long time. So either they were for an outdated version, or they had incomplete. Like this one guy created a flip-flop switch by using an oscillating wheel. So he like made a wheel with a bearing that had it was like a star wheel with no collar, and he used a motion sensor so that every time the wheel spokes would hit the motion sensor, it would like flip flop. And I was like, that's not what I want. That's not using logic gates. To, you know, in his defense, logic gates may not have existed back then. I didn't really stick around to see it. Nor sounds like how Australians say no. Oh, Nor. I love that. I just reposted it. Okay. I recently made a stream board tool web app for another streamer I mod for. Basically, the streamer gets a browser source, and the mods or whoever has access to the main web page can put emotes, text on the stream via web page. I know that exists. I actually keep forgetting to look for it. That's awesome, Chris Quartz. I would love to use that, you know, after I see the source code. Oh, this guy scared the shit out of me. This is the Seeker bot. I didn't know that he only patrols the roads. And so when I built my base here and he like showed up, I like hid behind a rock and I was just like cowering in fear, like what's gonna happen? He better not turn towards the water. I was ready to shit my pants. He has killed me once or twice. I also survived. Yeah. So that is mostly what we've got going on. I set up chained chests, which you can do if you hook vacuum tubes up to the output of your craft bot, and then swoop it around, put chests in between in front of the port for the in port, and if you attach a water chest then it counts as being a part of your chests. This one, I was trying to figure out how to make it stop after the container fills up, but that is not a state that you can read in the game. You cannot read the container fill state. So I have yet to do something with that. Because if you just turn it on permanently, then it will fill the container, and then if you connect it to your chained chest system, it'll just fill up these chests, and so that's not great. Breath of the Wild induced PTSD, yeah. You should totally shoot him with your spud gun. No, thank you, Chris Quartz. I've done that before, and I knew what happens. You won't see your base if you're not in it, but the only roof you can hide under is a ruins roof or one of the roofs of a structure that already exists. That does make sense. Static structures you built attached to the ground do block the Seeker's vision. Oh, really? That's something I might test later on. Maybe I can like build outposts to like hide in on the road and see if it protects me. Ruins roof or ruined roof? Why not both? You're killing me with all those tubes. It is very visually cluttered. I'm sorry. But it's functional, and that is the first thing I need. Aesthetics comes next. The house I am building to be rather lavish. I'm liking it so far. You can see I'm building a... What is going on here? I still don't know why that happens. I'm building a parking lot. I think I'm going to make a second lane for my my other vehicle, which is my mining and lumbering vehicle. Which, look at this. Oh, yeah, I have the bed on it so I can set my spawn point whenever I die and I'm away from base. This thing rips. I freaking love it. So if I'm backing up... Oh no! I did it too hard. What happened? We're out of gas? We shouldn't be. Oh wait, you're joking. Yeah, that's how this game works. This thing guzzles so much gas. No, it's the backing up that does it. Well, it's not working now that I'm trying to show it off, but it works pretty well. I like it. I've got several setups. This is lumber cutting. What's it called when you cut wood down? Wood chopping, I guess. This is mining mode. And then I have not figured out how to stop individual items. Like, if I want to run just the circular saws and not the drills, I think I just have to have another motor. And I already have 2 motors, and I don't want to do that. So I will do some mining, but I want to go on an adventure first. I keep on overcorrecting. Hang on. It's funny. This is legit helped me practice my trailer driving. Because if I... Hang on. This is pretty hard to do in real life if you haven't got a feel for it. And then we're driving. Just don't go too fast because then it'll glitch through the bar. The physics will glitch it. And then let's see, we need to turn around. So how do we do that? Let's try going left. Oops, wrong way. Come on. So if you do that, then it doesn't turn. So let's... Yeah, there you go. You go the opposite. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm still not very good at it. I didn't say I was. Let's go on an adventure. Lumberjacking? Yeah, that's good enough for me. No. Oh, nope. Don't hurt the cows. Sorry. I still have not killed the cow. On purpose. I I don't want to kill the cows because they're very cute. You know, if they were livestock, it'd be maybe a little bit different. Or if I had to hunt to survive, which I don't. But for now, I can just keep them alive. Cows will get killed by this Sky Terminator, and I do not consider that myself being complicit in that, so I do harvest their meat whenever that happens. I nearly hit a cow on some of my drives. They terrify me. They are freakish and cute. The cow gods look down upon thee. Yeah. What is making the blue effect near your chest? I've done a lot of clicking around with stuff. Yeah. Chris said it right. That's what I was saying before. You hook up a switch to it. That's what my number 6 is on my hotbar. It's just constantly picking up stuff. So like, it's picking stuff up. I had a vacuum tube on this before, but it wasn't working. Like the vacuum tube is very conditional, and you can't tell why. And there's no good explanations online. In fact, Chris is the first person to tell me after looking it up for like 20 minutes. Like, how can I, you know, use a vacuum pump for this or vacuum pump for that? Like, you can't just use a vacuum pump for general suction. Oops. Whoop. I'm a little bumpy. I should slow down before speeding up. There we go. I wish Scrap Mechanic was on Xbox so I could show you how it's done. I did make some changes to the suspension, so I think it's handling a lot differently, and I'm just getting used to it. Oh. Yeehaw! Hang on. Oh, I almost did it! Yeah! Oh, shit! No, I almost... Okay, I gotta turn to the right. Oh, yes! I did it, and I got out immediately. Okay. I think I'm the proudest of that action. Everybody's... I wish you could see durabilities. So we're going on an adventure to Grow Lab 3. I'm prepared. I've got a bunch of gas. Maybe not the most, but I got a bunch. I've got a bunch of potatoes, which are my ammo. Might as well pick up a couple more. And I have a bunch of health. And an extra spud gun. And as long as I spawn back here and this vehicle stays safe, I can go back into the fight quicker. Ideally, without losing anything or spawning back at base. By the way, I realize if you don't know how to craft, like if you don't have the recipe to craft something and you can pick it up, bring it here and you'll get the recipe by scanning it. If these are all randoms, like the blue box, the schematic box is random, so you'll get one of the items. If you find it in the world, you're just wasting a blue box at that point. So, heads up on that. Ooh, good window. I had to hunt down potted blue flower for days. I found that in my first 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. Ooh, maintenance ship door looks cool. Wood stairs. I wish that went up another 2 blocks instead of 2 blocks. Cool. Yeah, the schematic boxes only do stuff you don't have unlocked, which is why I'm saying scan as much as you can and then use the blue boxes for stuff that's hard to find. Alright, I'm sticking to the road because I don't know how to... I went through this forest, which was very thick and difficult to maneuver because of this camera. Because of the camera. So I'm sticking to the roads because I know it leads back to the place to the grow lab. As I tried to go to the grow lab once, and everything was very scary. And I was very scared, so I left. Because I didn't want to die and leave my truck here. Press control? Oh, yeah, thanks. I keep on pressing control accidentally. You currently can't unlock toilet, bathtub recipes, even though they show in the craft bot. I scanned a toilet. Does it not show up in craft bot? Now, I don't know that I want to actually go in here. Because this isn't my destination. Ooh, can I pick up? Oh! What is that? Barrier block. Rusted metal block. Metallic tube straight. Fan blade cap. Times 2. What is that? Steel bracket? Hell yeah! Oh my gosh. This is a gold mine. Okay, let's leave though. You don't? Sorry, Blaster Cannon Productions. What are you referring to? Let me just get rid of the... Oh, shit. Got sucked up. There we go. Get rid of the pigment flower seed. Yeah. Ow. Okay. I probably should stick to the road, like I said. I like how you can break the robots if you just kind of sit on them with your giant, heavy-ass truck butt. You're not going... Oh, that's my main quest! Thank you! I forgot that I changed the... waypoint. Thank you. No, you don't want to go in there. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Blaster. Oh, yeah, so, Chris, you were asking me earlier, Chris Quartz asked me why I don't have the cannon hooked up to this driver's seat so I can use it in the hotbar. And the answer is because I'm stupid. Because I never thought about that being possible. And so what I did is I set up a repeater circuit. So I have the gun actuated by an AND circuit, or sorry, an AND gate, a NAND gate, and a timer. So what this does is basically creates a burst fire. So I'm probably going to keep it for now, but if it ever gets my car gets blown up or something, I know I can connect it. I meant your handheld one as I saw it in a chest. Oh, got it. Okay. Okay. It makes me wonder if I can hook that up to the driver's seat. But yeah, the handheld one I do have. I just have 2 copies. I have one in case I die. Now, this is another activity which is saving the caged farmers. Which I built this... Oops. I built this bucket for. Let me see if I can... And the bucket is not very good if it's not on flat ground, which I just now realized. But it's pretty simple, and it works really well most of the time when I'm not trying to show it off. Which I feel bad because I'm not actually going to save this guy because I don't even know where the hideout is. Like, if there's another hideout. But if we go here and we just line it up and bring it down, the 3 hotbar scoops it up. And then voila. And I'm done. And it allows me to drive pretty fast as long as I'm not on rough terrain. So she'll set you in a bush there, dude. Sorry. This is why I'm addicted to this game, because I can build all the functionality that I want, and it's not mind-numbingly annoying. You know, I'm like one step away from building a bulldozer bucket attachment, which I don't think you can actually bulldoze anything, so I'm not going to, but it feels very similar to that kind of vehicle operation. Oops. There we go. I wanted to build a smaller crosshair. My suspension isn't bouncy enough. I was trying to like use acceleration. Wait a second. Is my bed blocking my rear suspension? Let's fix that. There we go. Oh! There we go. That's a crosshair. I've been using it as a rough crosshair. Like if I aim for just above the crossbar, kind of like 2/3 between the top side arms. So like 2/3 down from the top side arm, and then just above the crossbar, I can. Oh, sorry. I'm in short range. Hang on. There we go. Oh, I'm on an incline. Or decline. Well, you'll have to believe me. I can kind of aim that way, and it works pretty well without wasting too much ammo. I don't know what this is. Why is it so far out? Does this spawn as well? Like, multiple versions? Oh! Hello. These little water guys. Hungry glowbug. Cardboard munchies? He just wants cardboard boxes. That's cute. Now I have a waypoint I can go to. Technically set to auto mount. Auto, the mounted gun will shoot continuously just with a constant on signal. I honestly don't know if spamming it with logic can make it faster. I know that it is faster for vacuum pumps. I'm not spamming it to make it faster. I'm spamming it to save ammo because I don't want to just have it be on the whole time, and I don't want to have to manage a burst. So I have it set to burst. I have 4 shots. No, it's 3 shots. Why did it do 4 shots there? So it's 6 shots per hit, and then it pauses, and it allows me to make sure that I'm being accurate with it, and it wastes less ammo when I'm not. Because I don't have a directionally controlled, like I don't have a directional controller yet. I don't even know if that's possible. There's a road somewhere. Let's go find the road. They're called glow bugs. They eat cardboards to give you glow. Oh, see, I was wondering how to harvest glow because the glow sticks I don't care about. I mean, maybe I should. I just don't know why I should. But the glow I've wanted for a while for fertilizer. Shit. Glow is important later. Okay. Damn it! I just looked away for 1 sec. Quite easy to farm glow if you get lots of wood, which I get lots of wood. I just wish I lived near a forest. There's a vantage point, like up there. There's a spot that looks really cool. I wish I could move my base, but I don't want to be that far from the vegetable packing plant, which is sad, because it would be so cool to have a base around here. Shit, I keep on doing the opposite of what I need to do. Ah, fuck. It was working better on the road. If I go straight like this, then I back up. Oh, I did it! There we go. Let's call this a special dance move of the car. Yeah. He falls on the ground and then tries to act like it's breakdancing. I'm lazy and I waste more time because of it, but I'm lazy and I don't want to take out the lift. So I do that instead. Alright, I can't find the road. So I'm just going to try and get through the burned forest. I just realized I should get a rear-mounted spud gun. Spud gun. Can you do a rear wheelie? A reverse wheelie? They are always near roads. I went in, the first time I went to the Grow Lab, I went in through the forest, and then I went out through the road. I just don't remember where the road was. And I should have kept going on the road, because I know for a fact that the road will make it. Oh, okay, I remember why I got cold feet. Because of the ground pound bots. Clockwork Crow, I hadn't gotten there. I didn't think it was that much of a problem, especially since I could, fix it with some finesse, but I probably would have gotten annoyed with the finesse. I haven't yet. Thumpers. Now you get cold feet from the ice, like literally. Also, Clockwork, thank you for inspiring me. I didn't even think of that. Okay, I'm guessing I gotta just get up here. I like how you can have vertical beds. Spud ammo check. We're good. Let's drop the paint gun because we don't need it. I'm going to bring the metal cubes. Let's drop the staircase wedges. Don't want to waste those. I don't think I'll need fire extinguishers. Oh, and the woodblock level 2. Or level 1. We'll put that away too. Ooh, slippery. Can I make ice and put it at my base? Spud gun. This game is so fun. It's reminding me of like Satisfactory, but a little different. I'm really enjoying it so far. Usually with things like logic gates, I'm completely put off. Like, it's just like, this is a level of brain I don't want to have right now because I used all my brain at work. No, thank you. But it's like so accessible. I mean, for me, I understand that somebody without any knowledge of like logic circuits would find it a lot more scary, but or at least like inaccessible. But it's like way more easily implemented. It's easy to implement automation at a low level. And it's fun. You have one what? Is that a person? Oh, okay, no. That looked like a person with a hat that was frozen on the pipe. I have one brain cell. Yeah. I have two brain cells. One brain cell that's my last brain cell, and the other brain cell to pat the other brain cell on the first brain cell on its back, because it's the last brain cell. I like ice. Something tells me, you know what? I'm gonna save that. No, I won't. I have more ammo. I have more ammo in my truck. You know, what people don't tell you is that if you got frozen in ice and then somebody broke the ice, it would literally like pull you, like rip you apart. So I don't think that bot would survive unscathed, because ice is rather heavy. I'm enjoying it despite not really automating yet. My mini arc mobile base has been serving me well. Nice. Oh, did you ever say how you farmed? Oh, that's right. You had a specific place that you farmed. Oh, I didn't show you my farming spot yet. Whoa! I thought I was dead. I have 2,500 hours in this game. A lot of it spent on modding, actually. Oh, nice. I considered getting a mod to remove the trees. Sorry, not the trees, the fake trees. The trees that don't have any substance to them, because all they do is obscure your vision. And it also sticks through your base. At least, I don't mind them being there, I just want to be able to remove them. I might mod in solar panels later. That would be fun. I don't have electric engines yet, which I am hoping are a thing. Let's go down this way first. I think it's kind of impossible statistically that I haven't been hit yet. Especially since that guy was shooting at me, I didn't even see him. They are, but don't count your chickens. Are they like real life where it takes a lot of energy to power them? Hey, Robert. How's it going? Robert Thing Monk. Take something more complicated than crude oil, gas to fill them. It's not just batteries? Ugh. It is batteries? Oh, it's probably complicated to make those. I have like 300 stocked up. It's hecka more complicated. Oh, okay. Oh, I finally got hit. What did I get hit by? There he is. Ow. Want to just leave the frozen ones? Because I'm afraid something's going to happen in the grow lab to like melt everything. And then all of these enemies are going to be hitting me at once. And that screwed me over in the last grow lob. They did. Doesn't happen? Oh, okay. I want to get a few glowy friends when you want batteries. Oh, I have a bunch of glowy friends. I didn't show you guys the oil field that is next to my base. It's freaking awesome. I just drop in the water and I have 30 oil spouts or what do you call them. So like literally I can get 150 gas. No problem. Later you'll need glow. Oh, sorry. What I mean by that is like there's tons of glowy friends. I've seen like 8 or 9 so far, so I just need to actually pick them up. I don't know how to keep them at home. Like, can I just take them out of the water and put them in my house? I decided to leave them because honestly, it's because I didn't want to hurt them, and I didn't know if they would die if I took them out of the water. I was gonna test it later, but I was like, I have a full inventory already. I shall deal with it later. For 500. I need to slow down. Oh, that's also because that'll happen. They do blow up. Ground is fine, just need to feed every so often. Oh, okay. What if I make a cardboard fort so I can only see them unless they've eaten everything? There he is. Damn it. They'll eat their fort. Good. Because then I'll see them, and whenever I see them, I know I need to feed them. ADHD coping mechanism to the rescue. Either that, or I could just... I've never seen a gold box before. I have to get in there. Get up there, I mean. I need it. I need a block. Where are the bring me their heads? You can automate a vacuum pump to place cardboard. Good. I can set a... Well, wait, you can't... Can you build multiple craft bots? Because I could set the craft bot to always make one. Okay, okay, cool. Hey, Lunar Waffles, welcome in. Have you played this game too? I know you've been in a Scrap Mechanic stream before. I'm freaking loving this. If you want, you can try and cover the map in them. I don't... You know what? I think... I'm going to say it. I think Josh from Let's Game It Out is neurotypical. Oh, wait, no. No. Maybe not. Maybe not. I was going to say I think he's neurotypical because he's got, like, so much brain juice, but... You know, there's another type of neurodivergence that induces obsession binges. And he's probably more likely one of those. Not that, you know, I care to actually know or am really actually guessing. Just so we're clear. This game is much harder to make spaghetti in. Yes, because everything is compact. At least that's my guess. Yeah. Yeah. I shall leave their heads as an example. Ouchie. Okay, so that's continuous spin. You can make craft parts to your heart's content or materials content. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, I would want to use a craft bot to continuously make cardboard and then feed it with the materials, and I can finish automating the crops. Or at least bring wood to it. Because I don't... Can you automate wood harvesting? Probably can, can't you? You definitely can. It would have to be a creation, like a vehicle. Why not? The trees respawn, don't they? I thought the trees respawn like once a week. Not in the same place? Well, then you'll just need a vehicle. I swear you can automate. What the? Damn it. I stepped on the wrong side. I swear you can automate wood cutting. You just need a plane. You need a long flat area. And then you can send it out and bring it back. And you need it to be like wide enough. You can do what I did in Minecraft. Which is just have one long thing that like... Maybe it was the redstone, or the, not the redstone mod. It was a specific mod that had a bunch of redstone, like, automation. It was before the create mod. Hey, Dark Finance, welcome in. Caught yet another factory game. I surely am. I feel like I missed one of those. I just walked by it. It must be in my imagination. You become the Onceler? What is this? Nice. Another reason to kill these, the ones in ice, is because I get circuit boards, which I am deathly low on. Banana! Ooh, banana. That's funny. That's impossible. If you hit a cart like this while you're in it, it will not go faster. I forget which Grow Lab this is, but welcome to the Frozen Zone. It's the Frozone. Where's my super suit? Physics. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, in the middle there. I didn't go in... This area also didn't go in the secret passage at the beginning. Whoa! Robots are roboting. It's funny, in gaming, like online FPSs or multiplayer FPSs, if you say you're a bot, usually that means you suck or like you're playing really badly. But nowadays, I think bot is probably going to switch once like AI players become a thing, which may already exist. I mean, if you're cheating, you can do that, but like, I mean, like AI controlled with a legitimate client. AI players becoming a bot will be being too good, which would be a funny dichotomy. Dang, Clankiz is our friend, Hubert would say. Yes. Oh, when he said that, I was like, oh, he said it. There we go. Almost didn't make that. I keep trying to reload. Also, I'm low on potatoes. This is bad. Oh, it's green now. What's the point of jumping up here? Because I can jump down. I'm low on potatoes, proceeds to shoot the wall 2 times. I was checking to see if there was a secret there, because it looked like, you know, the circle was inconspicuous, but it could have been a secret. I really do need as many circuit boards as I can get. Also, I'm low on potatoes is an extremely tragic thing to have to say. Ah, gold. I love gold. The taste of it, the smell of it. Well, I gotta say, this Grow Lab has been particularly fruitful. I get lots of good materials that I need. And I get new materials like the banana seeds. It's great. I'm coming out with more healing items than I had going in. It was nuts. We got a jingle jangle problem. Shanna's going nuts. Okay, that's probably open now, which it is. Let's go back. Yes, let's go back to the start. Because there was a passage I didn't go down, and I do not want to miss the loot. Oh, gold! Gold! So I don't forget. No! Oh my gosh. I almost died. I've never seen a gold garment box. That is most excellent. Shit. Okay, good. Gosh darn it. This is the corner of my Xbox and PS4, which I moved to put my to set up my 3D printer because they were just on the shelf. And now I put them on the floor, and now it's in frame. I'm gonna fix that because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. You know, I thought I would have a lot more problems with this grow lab because it was very scary when I got here, and the general area had lots of big baddies. But it's not too bad. Yeah. Wait, where was that passage? This is the very beginning. Oh, maybe it was over here. I think so. Okay. Oh. Plastic block. What is that? Bubble plastic? Does that eliminate fall damage? There's more above the thing? Like the stuff that I got, or should I jump up? Oh, it's buoyant. Okay. I picked it up. Okay. I was thinking, I wonder if this game has fluid dynamics. So can I build a propeller using a controller and bearings to adjust the pitch of the blades? Ooh, alarm clock. Can I actually build a boat with a motor? I can? Oh, this is back the way I came. I need to go through that big door because there's probably something good. Look at him go. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. There we go. What is that sound? Why was I not aware you play Scrap Mechanic? Because I only played it one stream, last stream. Welcome in, Timothy Tims. I'm enjoying the frick out of this game. I am having so much fun. It's very relaxing, and I like, for all week, I just didn't make any progress. I was just building stuff. Are you telling me there's a boss? How much ammo do I have? 350? Nah, fuck. Okay. All right. Guess I got all the musical notes I could ever want. Ow! Okay. That can't be it. That was it? That was easy. There was only one type of bot. I didn't even use 20 potatoes. Why would I need a freezer? Food doesn't expire. That would suck if I died because I like had a sliver of health.
Hello! Haha, I see you cleared up one of them fruit grown-ups. She's a beauty, ain't she? Now, I wouldn't dream of suggesting this any other day, but you seen those seed pods going around? If you break one of them open, you can get their banana seeds, and we can get a little plantation going. Should be a good change of pace for the old pellet. And we'd love it if you could get us some. Now, company policy don't let bench packing stations handle fruit. It ain't the best idea, but bunk wants what bunk wants. you're gonna have to go to a fruit picking station. Here, I send you the coordinates to the closest one. Hot dog! I knew we could count on you. Happy trails, partner.
Please tell me a fruit packing station isn't that far away from where my base is. 2 miles. Okay, it is close to my base. Good, 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 good. To make ice! Blaster Cannon Productions, that is intensely logical. It's something I should have thought about. That makes perfect sense. Barely started, let's go. Slayer of Doom, welcome in. Please, for the love of God, if you like this game, please play Trailmakers, please. Trailmakers focuses on the building, more on the building aspect, but I think most people that play Scrap Mechanic like it. Okay, I think I have Trailmakers in my wish list, so it's in the running. There are a lot of games this year that I would be playing. This is kind of a break because I'm going to be playing Alan Wake 2 eventually. Before Control 2 comes out. Let's go to the bunks. Okay, I was like, did I hit that? I don't know why I had my camera skewed. That was like not the best way to actually aim at him. I was like approximating based on the 60-degree skew. Come on. Sometimes I feel like revamping my steering system so I can have a tighter turn radius. It's just more dangerous for tight turns at speed. You can flip. Elden Ring 2? No, Alan Wake 2. Elden Ring 2 would be amazing. And I do not count Night Rain as Elden Ring 2. Oh boy. Can I get out if I jump in there? I should be able to. Let's just do that real quick. I'm on the final boss of the game, which is Radagon. Radagon? Radagast? Nope, Radagast is Lord of the Rings. I think I know what boss you're talking about. Radagon and Elden Beast, yeah. Nice. You know what? I was just complaining about lack of potatoes. Let's fix that. Wait, no, I do want to keep some of that. Why aren't you getting sucked up? I'll bring a bucket just in case. I'll bring the explosive canister just in case. Okay, I need to pick up another 200. Oh, I already have 200. There we go. 600 is fine. There we go. Like, I can't kill him, but it's not difficult. Is it Radagon? Radigan? I feel like I can't remember if that's his name. Sorry, I believe you. Is it the DLC Radigan? Because that one's pretty hard. Radigan, okay. I spent more than half of that dang fight just chasing the boss down. Oh yeah, with the on the sand dunes. Okay, now that you guys have completely confused me, I'm going to look up Elden Ring DLC boss. Shadow of the Erd Tree is the boss that I'm talking about. Radagon, got it. Radagon is the Elden Lord in the tree. Got it. This is not Radagon who I was talking about. It is final boss. Why is it hard to find the name of the final boss? Radon. I thought you were talking about Radon. Because you said the final boss, and I thought of the DLC, but no. He's going to see the Discord message I sent him like an hour after stream. You know? Yeah. I'll give you credit. You knew before me. Thank you. Aha! Fuck! I hate that they spawn still. Radon Consort is an entirely different kind of worms. Oh yes, it is. I was pressed by that boss. I beat it. I was not happy about it. I wasn't super tilted, but I was like frustrated, annoyed because of how like insane his timings are and how you have to just know them by heart. Did Scrap Mechanic phone ringtone penetrate your brain too? Oh yes. Oh yes, I've made pickles. I have pickled my brain in radio phone jingle.
Ran out of pages in the company calendar.
Don't know the date.
Don't know what's going on this kooky butt planet neither.
Kooky butt.
But if I don't make this
That is
log,
kooky butt. I'm gonna start
no
saying
one
that.
gonna believe me. I set out like I was gonna. Made good time to the warehouse. Wasn't a soul in sight. Homesteads are sparse, but this was deserted. Got so distracted, I didn't even notice the farm bite. Damn clanker tried to grab me. Barely dodged it. Before I knew it, they were coming out of the woodwork. I'm telling you, Paisan, as I live and breathe, those mothers acted like they were trying to corral me. I ain't never seen no utility bot work like that. But my lasers didn't raise no slouch. I slipped those clankers. Eventually,
Damn, this dude.
I ain't gonna mince words. They're relentless. Ran for 2 days until they lost me in the boonies. Dropped my sack and my meals, my shakes. I got nothing save a hole in my stomach and a dry mouth. Something's up with these bots. Someone set them up to this. Maybe some solar flare messed with their positrons or something. Ah, lugnuts. What am I talking about? Those clankers work just fine. Knew what they were doing. Well, you know what? So do I. So do I damn well do. They think old Lorenzo's gonna go gently into that good night? No, sirree, I won't. Wanna know why? 'Cause Lorenzo, he got thumbs, and he got brains, and he got scrap metal. And he made himself a hammer, got himself a gun, and he ain't gonna let some rust-eaten, lint-choked, joint-creaking, oil-leaking, broke-brained clankers tell him where he can't go. You want a piece of this? Come and get it! Lorenzo out!
This dude is angry. Do.
Howdy. Did you figure out them recorders? You did? What was on them? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You don't say. Thunderation! You're telling me there's another mechanic on this planet? If he's got through all that, he must be tougher than a weak old biscuit.
A weak old
I think
biscuit.
I know where he might have gone. But I gotta warn you. If he's gone where I reckon he is, then it's someplace real dangerous. I'm talking about the old funk warehouse. But it's just full of tape butts and who knows what else. They've been swarming in and out of it for days now. Whatever's in there is mighty important. But also real dangerous. I wouldn't go anywhere near it if I were you. If you're going in there, that sledgehammer and spud gun isn't gonna cut the mustard. You'll have to stock up on food and a whole lot of spuds. You're gonna have to make it in there too. I might have something to help with that. Hop on over, will you?
I can do a wheelie. This is where I want to make my base. Right next to the schematics station. It's too close to the road. I think the seeker bot would kill me. I didn't know that when I found this spot. It's very pretty, especially sunset. I got here right at sunset and I was like, oh, this is so cool. You're going to have so much fun, like good fun or like, haha, I hate my life fun. Probably die a couple of times because the bots. That's what I was expecting in the Grow Lab. Like the way I killed Moog was by cheesing him. I didn't have to take one swing on him. Moog is pretty cheesable. I mean, after the fact, I didn't cheese him because I didn't know you could. So basically, Elden Ring, Soulsborne game fun or actual fun? Yeah. Yup. Sarcastic fun or fun? You know, I should tune the bearings or the wheels. Is it bearings? You can configure bearings, can't you? I should tune the wheels so that they turn a little bit in the back. Because then I can do a little bit of steering when I'm wheeling. And then it probably will increase my turn radius. Right? First time I fought Moog was before the Comet Azure nerf killed him, before his special tier mechanic ever came into play. Yeah, I did not have Comet Azure. There we go. See? I can do it on stream. I do that nearly every single time I tip. Level 5 seat can edit bearings. Okay, thank you. I did not know that. I saw somebody do it on a YouTube video, but that was the only useful thing I got out of that video. They were talking about building Ackerman steering systems, but they didn't build one. They just set the angle turn radius, which I guess technically it is built in, but it doesn't have the stiffness between your wheels to make sure it doesn't wobble out under speed and the ground, regularities in the ground. What's my gas look like? I think we're good. Sort of related, electric engine has settings for tank steering now. Interesting. Is there any good seeds in here? Is that green bananas or is that carrots? That's carrots. Oh, where am I going? Oops. Ooh, I like this area. It's very flat, and there's a giant hill over there. Down, 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 down. Wow, 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 wow. This is probably a peak. I knew that was going to happen. I was like trying to... Nope. I was trying to veer off to the left. But I don't have good... Like, can you upgrade wheels? Because I don't have good friction. I've never tried to update wheels. Nope. Gosh darn it. I think if I get an incline, it should be easier. Oh. Okay. Oops. Not having good friction might be a weight issue. Well, it's plenty heavy. I did turn the gas engine up. And so it's maybe putting in more power than the vehicle can handle, or the friction on the tank on the on the wheels can handle for the weight that I have. So there's a power imbalance. Maybe it is that. No, I changed it. Oh, fuck. Yes. I did it. Extra axle width. Like too small of a base. Es posible. I'll have to play with it. I wish you could move the vegetable packing facility. Oh, I was going to try and set it down on him. Oh, Fagiano! Hope that's how you pronounce your name, but thank you for the follow and welcome. Oh, did I turn off my... I did turn... I turned off my, suck 'em, grab 'em, keep 'em chest. Please? Take it? Oh, I'm full. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, I got a driver level 3 seat? I don't remember having that. Would you look at that? Perfect. Got to get up early in the morning for work stuff. I'm going to dip out. You enjoy yourself with this. Sounds good. Thanks for hanging out. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your week, dude. Again, tomorrow night I am going to try to do a stargazing stream. I'll let you guys know, obviously, in the Discord if that will happen. I'm not exactly sure it will, because I don't even know if I've got a spot. But I will ping you guys in Discord when details become more forthcoming. I'll tune in for the stars you manage. Sounds good. Take it easy, Jerry. You'll have a decent way to traverse. I don't know if I spelled it right. T-R-A verse. You spelled it almost right. Later? Okay. Ya bonk. There we go. I was like, if this happens for the third time in a row, I'm gonna have to stop doing that. Banana. Ooh, banana. Oops. Too far. Okay, so this is not close to my base. I thought it was, but it is not. I will have to make bulk trips. which kind of sucks. Oh well. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's go home. I like this hill, even though it would be definitely not a legal road in the US. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. There we go. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. Shit. Come on. Go. Oh shit. Fuck. I almost made it. Gosh damn it. Fuck. Let's go. Now what's in here? Is there a big boy bot? I mean farm bots. Farm bots are big boy bots. I want to see if there would be a big boy bot. If I remember correctly, yeah. Okay. Whoa! All right. I won't do it to you guys. I will go up this hill. So I wonder if there's any lore about what happened to this world, because this is a lot of development only to be destroyed. Like, why is it destroyed? Maybe this is an old colony world that had an apocalypse, and then corporations came around later to like salvage and farm. Oh, that's a big boy bot. Hubert told you, didn't he? I'm gonna come clean. I probably wasn't listening. You get lore from Lorenzo. Okay. And that is how I kill the big boy. With cowardice and distance. I call it cowardistance. Cowardistance. The greatest tool for the common explorer. There's Grow Lab 2, which I died a couple times, had to make my way back. I like the slippy. Shitty. Wow, that was embarrassing. I think I'm home. Haha! All part of the plan. It is fun driving a car that you tuned to be like more, and then having it, you know, perform. Like this isn't performing like perfectly. There's a lot of cheese in it, but it's fun. There we go. I sit in your general direction, and by general direction I mean on you, and you are dead now. Well, that was fun. Did we have fun, chat? Okay. Well, let me empty my inventory and then let me show you the planting, because we're going to plant some banana. Banana. Okay, let's get the banana. It's alright. Banana. Only 14 banana? Where did the rest of my banana go? Did I really only get 14? Well, I guess, I hope I get a bunch of bananas from one seed, like you do potatoes. This is a special enough occasion that we're going to use the fertilizer. There we go. Oh. There we go. I don't know how that keeps turning off. That's annoying. I don't have enough. Oh well. There we go. And now we plant. Okay, just to be safe, I'm gonna go get some gas, because I do need it. Boodle-doo-doo-doo. Consumable. Consumador. I am the one who eats. Although that's not actually Spanish. I understand. Alright, this is a little scary. Okay, I got ammo. Because Splody boys are coming. Eight, 7, 6, 5. I don't have a good plan for the Splody boys. I don't have any mitigation. Oh no! Oh shit. That didn't get fixed? When did that not get fixed? Okay. Oh, I didn't turn anything on! Oh my gosh, I'm dumb.
Sorry to bother you about this. Didn't call you at a bad time, did I? Course I didn't. It's just that I've been reminiscing lately about the old wonk bots. Those were some pieces of work, let me tell you. You know, they couldn't see cardboard. By gum, they couldn't see it, couldn't even get through it. You know what we used to do to get rid of them? Make rolls of cardboard round our crops. The bots couldn't get near it. Hooey! They'd bump against it till their batteries gave out and had to be dragged back to recharge. Of course, sometimes the retrieval bots would bump onto the cardboard and it would start all over again. Thunderation, we'd have a real laugh about it. Looks like Wonk fixed it at some point, but I'm stockpiling just in case. You never know what might come back with an update. By golly, look at the time. Looks like I'll have to cut this short. Be careful out there, you hear?
So, he said they fixed it with an update. Does that mean cardboard boxes work or not? They don't. Okay. He was just telling stories then. Oh, was it like, is that an early access, like, Easter egg? Where, like, people were doing that? And then they fixed it? Come on. Shouldn't spend so much gas on one board, but still. It's the principle of the matter. The peanut gallery thinks I'm stubborn, so I might as well show them. Come on. You know, this works much better on slope. Actually, I think I need to fix the angle. I don't know why that wasn't hitting the board. The story is a reference to early access, yes. Okay. Okay. That was weird. I don't know how that got stuck. That's never happened to me. Okay, the actual best way to do this is to come at an angle so I can hit two sections at once. And then work on them in sequence. You know, I think I made this for the big guys. This isn't working that well. I'm wasting a ton of gas, but that's okay. I don't exactly care as long as I get my wood. This combine, or whatever you want to call it, is rather inefficient because the best way to get it without tuning the saw to hit the ground like all the time is to use a bouncy suspension and use like little acceleration bumps. Hottywig, welcome in. Sorry, sorry, Clockwork. I know you're probably like grinding Destiny or something. That is from the saw. There we go. This is working much better. Max, what am I doing now? I'm just doing a little bit of mining. Or lumberjacking. Looking forward to seeing some completely overcomplicated stuff. Well, you're in luck. I generally don't overcomplicate things if I can help it because I don't have a lot of brain juice and I don't want to spend too much time on things that don't give me value. You know, it's got to like... Good enough is like one of my favorite things. But sometimes I don't realize the simple solution is Clockwork Crow aptly identified in the Discord today. Classic move to not forget about the simple solution and then completely over-engineer something. I just figured out, or I just completed a T flip-flop pulse extender circuit, and I'm going to be using that everywhere and chaining it to other circuits. So, should be fun. You know what? I don't want to sit here and wait for this. So the only gameplay I've seen of this game is people doing hide and seek videos. Really? In this game? I think that's potatoes. Is that potatoes or bananas? That's bananas. Think you can come into this? You know what? Let's not do that parody. You're not welcome here. There we go. Banana. Ooh, banana. Let's fix this and plant more bananas. Keep in mind, this game only had a sandbox mode with a very basic map for a long time. Yeah, I saw 2016 was the original EA release. That's nuts. Okay. What else? We got bananas. I guess I should grab some materials to fix what's broken. You have some interesting tags. 100, 100, 11. I don't have my binary math brain on, or my binary interpretation brain on. Okay. You stay there. 1, 2. Let's give you a third. 3. 4. And 5. And you know what I wish I could see? I wish I could see I wish I could see durability of things, because it feels like they wear down on their own, but it doesn't show it. Okay, let's just check this. Yep. Okay, so they can kind of get to here. Let's just take that off. I'll take that off. I am 99% sure it doesn't wear down on its own. Oh no, from attacks. So like if a bot hits it, it stays that durability as far as I know. Maybe it doesn't. It just seems like it. Like everything has health, right? Because if you hit it twice, let's say it takes 3 hits, you hit it twice, the third hit will still break it. Like even if you put pause in between, right? That would suggest some kind of durability system, but it's like behind the scenes. Okay, let's plant more banana. it might reset after a timeout of not getting hit too. That's true. It might be that system. Okay, let's rewater. Then how much banana? I have 18 banana. Could it be a random system? It might be. Sometimes things break in like one hit. Sometimes things break, take a lot of hits. Like 1-3 times block hardness break chance. Yeah, it could 100% could totally be that. You think it is? It would make sense. Watch Kraken make the same mistake where he doesn't turn on his spinning blades. Now let's be on the watch for Slody boys. He was a splody boy, just like a little grody boy. Did that break anything? Ow. What the fuck? You piece of shit! Breaking my vacuum pump? That's really annoying because vacuum pumps are kind of unintelligible. Where do you get off attacking my shit? Okay. Damage review. No damage. I gotta hook this saw up. No damage. How did he get through? They don't usually, like, touch the water. But one apparently decided to. Okay, let's go get another vacuum pump. Ah. Okay, well, I gotta figure out that feedback loop. I'm gonna have to set up my spud guns soon. I was gonna set up some scouting, like scout guns or just perimeter guns. What did I even come here for? Oh, right. Shit to cover that up, and the vacuum pump. Vacuume? I don't think it damaged everything. I don't think it damaged the tube. Why? Oh, because it's full. Duh. Okay. How many banana seeds? 5 banana seeds. I'm really having diminishing returns here. Let's drop some more random stuff off. That bugs me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got 19 more banana. Hell yeah, that's where it was. How did I not see that? Oh. You know what used to really annoy me is all the random bot sounds. Like they just constantly. It was like really getting my nerves for a while, but I think I'm over it. I'm starting to just phase them out. I'm currently building a 2-bit input logic calculator and scrap mechanic. Nice. Sounds like a fun project. Sounds like a college assignment. Okay. I forgot what I was doing here. I have 24. Oh, perfect. I really should tune that up to be faster. I'm also going to add a pulse extender circuit on it so that it waters for exactly as long as it needs to, instead of doing it as long as I tell it to. Shit.
Thank you!
Hodwig, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I should mention, not that I want you to unfollow, that's not what I mean at all. But I am not always playing engineering games, but it is a staple of the channel. We played Satisfactory a hell of a lot. And I 100%ed that and finally beat it after 1650 hours. So there's a fair amount. Need to go to sleep sounds good. Hoddyweg, take it easy. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. I mean, it's only Wednesday, but still. Oh, turn it on. Turn it on. Shit. Let me up, damn it. I completely failed. Wow. That sucks. That sucks. I wasn't paying attention. I missed the first explosive. I forgot to pay attention to it, and then I missed the other one. It just blew up my entire thing, which is honestly, I mean, I'm kind of annoyed, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I think I'm going to do a different system than this oscillating or rotating fan system, or whatever circular saw. So I also need to upgrade the engines and concentrate them, and then I might do some inner defenses. Like spud guns for sure. Like I could have spud guns shoot in a perimeter of the inside. Inner perimeter. Cuz I don't want to put spud guns facing out cuz they're really, I mean, I guess I could on like put them back here and shoot down range. So as they're like dealing with the fans or whatever I put here, spud guns to shoot, and I could always put one that's tall enough to deal with the splodies. So, not the end of the world, but it certainly sucks. Yeah. I think that is going to be it for me tonight, though. It's a good stream. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. Let's raid Casual Elephant. I haven't raided Casual Elephant in a while. He's a good dude. I'm not seeing anybody else online, honestly. Which I'm surprised by, because it's a midweek. I like WOF. What's WOF? Also, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Sorry for the robots blowing up in your face. Thank you. It's not a big deal. That's the beauty of this game, is that you can build it twice as good. Faster, stronger, we have the technology. Also, I read fence wrong. Cool. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to be trying to do an IRL stream stargazing. I have a couple ideas. It might be Mount St. Helens. It might be Hurricane Ridge in the Olympic Mountains. It might be... There's like one place in the Cascades that would be nice to go to because of distance. But, I mean, I haven't been to Mount St. Helens in a long time. The Olympics I have been to recently in the last couple of years, but, like, it'd be nice to go back. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try and figure it out, and if I can, I'm going to set up my internet and have a stream in the mountains, and if I can, even do it if I can get the spot figured out, then I may even try to do a stream stargazing and meteor watch for the Perseid meteor showers. So I'll let you guys know in the Discord. I think I might not stream Thursday because of this, because I'm going to be overnight wherever I am. So yeah, take it easy. I'll see you guys later, and have a good rest of your week. Bye-bye.